Tempus here, hello and welcome to Taran Zhu, the fourth and final boss of the Shadowpan Monastery. This fight has an interesting mechanic on top of the boss's abilities. This mechanic is called Hatred, shown by a bar that will fill up with red whenever you take damage from the boss. When this bar is full, your hit chance is reduced by 90% and your healing done by 25%. In order to get rid of this, you need to use Meditate, which is a special action button that you will gain. If you have an action bar add-on, this ability may be hidden and you should use a macro, which I have put in the description of this video for you. Using Meditate will cause you to, well, meditate, which prevents you from doing anything but resets your hatred bar. The boss himself has several abilities. First up, Rising Hate. When the boss uses this ability, it will deal damage to several players and of course increases their hatred. This cannot be avoided and will be used often. The boss will also use Ring of Malice. This deals damage to anyone that touches its border, so either stay outside the circle or inside the circle, but avoid the border. Oh, by the way, tanks, you're going to love Char Blast, which is another ability the boss will use when he uses Ring of Malice, because this deals massive damage and knocks the tank back, meaning you could easily get knocked over the border, so try to position your back as far away from the border as possible, or as close to it as possible, and then if you get knocked over, you spend as little time over the border as possible. And also remember to use defensive cooldowns if needed. Healers need to be very wary of this ability combo, as it will hurt the tank a heck of a lot. The boss will also summon Gripping Hatred, which has to be killed, as it creates a damaging zone underneath itself and keeps pulling players inside it. So when it pulls you, you kill it and move out of the bad stuff on the floor right away. This might seem complex, but basically all you have to do is use Meditate when you have full hatred, either be inside the Ring of Malice or just outside, not on its border, and kill the Gripping Hatreds. There is an achievement for this boss called Hate Leads to Suffering, which needs you to kill the boss when everyone is at full hatred. To do this, get the boss on really low health, and then stop DPS while your hatred fills up. Once everyone is at max hatred, kill the boss. Remember that healing and damage will be heavily reduced, so use defensive cooldowns if needed. And that's it for taking out Taran Zhu. I hope you enjoyed this guide and found it helpful. If you did, then be sure to comment, rate and subscribe for more. You can also follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/DGTempusFugit. There's a link in the description for those with sufficient awesomeness. Good luck and have fun.